Good morning, students. In the previous class, we were talking about the common diseases in animals. We have seen what are the disease and what are the microorganisms which cause diseases in poultry, birds, in silkworm, honeybees, and others. Today, we'll study some common diseases in livestock. Livestock means cattle, especially goat, sheep, pigs. Because these goat, sheep, pigs, they are also infected by bacteria and virus, and especially the pigs, they are infected by the tapeworms. So some common diseases I will explain you, and the symptoms, what are the symptoms which are seen in these animals. So first of all, the diseases, cowpox, which mostly occurs in cattle, and the symptoms which we see in the cowpox are the high fever, means that cattle, they suffer from high fever, appearance of nodules on the skin. So these are the two symptoms appear because of the cowpox which occurs in cattle. Another type of disease is the foot and mouth disease, and this also happens in animals, especially cattle, pigs, cows, and sheep. And there is a eruption in the mouth. The symptoms are blisters on the feet, loss of appetite with fever, and excessive salivation. Means the animals, especially, they salivate more, and there is a loss of appetite. Blisters appear on the feet. So these type of symptoms we can see in the foot and mouth disease. Now another type of disease which we will study is the rinderpest. So rinderpest is also a disease which takes place in cattle, and here also we can see the loss of appetite. The symptoms are, and discharge from eyes and nostrils, as well as diarrhea with the blood. So these symptoms can be seen in the disease which is called rinderpest in the cattle. Another disease is the anthrax. They also occurs in cattle, and in the anthrax we can see that the swelling takes place all over the body, especially near the neck region, and they also suffer from high fever. So these are some of the symptoms of the disease which occurs in cattle. First one is the cowpox, second is foot and mouth disease, third is the rinderpest, and fourth is the anthrax. Now, what are the precautions we have to follow, because we are rearing the cattle on a large scale, and the precautions should be followed so that they should not be infected by any kind of microorganisms or virus, bacteria, or fungi. So first of all, wherever the animals they are kept, should be kept in the well designed and well lit, well ventilated and clean shelters. So their shelters should be neat and clean, ventilated, well lit, so that they get proper sunlight, sufficient sunlight. And these, because of the sufficient sunlight, there will be growth of the virus, bacteria, and fungi will also be prevented, because they get killed due to the sun rays. So their shelters should be neat and clean, well ventilated, and well lit. Second is that the animal should be given nutritious food and clean water, because they are also infected by other kind of microorganisms. Just now I told you that they are infected by bacteria, virus, and fungi. So their food should be nutritious so that their growth should be proper and they are resistant to any kind of infection or diseases. And third one is that animals should also be get vaccinated to immunize them against diseases and infection. So like us, like people or human beings, they are vaccinated to get immunity power, to immunize their body. In the same way, the animals should also get vaccinated against the diseases, so that they should be immunized to, or they can fight from that particular diseases or any kind of infection by the virus, bacteria, and fungi. So these three things should be the preventive measures or precautions which we have to follow for if we are rearing the cattle on a large scale. In the next class, I will explain you the useful organisms and the different uses of bacteria, useful organism like bacteria, virus, and fungi.